Good morning and welcome to you all. So dignitaries on the dais, Sandhya ma'am, Ravi Kumar, Rameshwar, Sheila ma'am. So other respected faculty members and my dear students. As a law person, what I have to do with you all technology guys? Yeah? Okay, anyhow, because today we are living in a multidisciplinary world. Whether you are a lawyer or engineer or technocrat, we have to mingle with that. That is what what we call multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, intradisciplinary approach we are following. We have to follow part of the NEP and part of the global developments. Okay. So today we are going to talk about the artificial intelligence and digital technologies for sustainable development. Okay, technologies. What do you mean by you? I know you are all technocrats, but I don't want to ask you, but just I want to know from you. What do you mean by technology? Can you anybody tell me in one sentence? Because you are going to discuss, you are part of the technology for last 4 years, 5 years, because you are engineering graduates. Technology is the application of knowledge for practical purposes. Okay, technology is the knowledge for practical purposes or industrial purposes. When technology started, I don't have answer. If you ask me, I'll tell clever answer saying that from time immemorial. Because that's why I always say that technology was there, is going to be there. Past, present and future tense. How technology was there? If I say from earlier times, time immemorial, yes, technology was there. You go to any ancient civilizations, any across the globe, humanity was used technology for betterment of life. Technology was there. And next, how technological developments helped the governance or human society is particularly Middle Ages. If you look at 400 to 500 years of history, lot of innovations happened. Whether it's a Renaissance, Reformation movement, printing press. Who invented printing press? Any idea? Because we are all, sometimes we have to, study GK also, na? Gutenberg, yeah. Gutenberg invented printing press. What printing press has to do with the technology? Exchange of ideas. So then other, inventions like sea routes, Vasco da Gama, Columbus, all those, these are all technology. I am talking about new inventions actually helped the humanity for betterment of life. That is what, maybe Middle Ages. But today, I am not going to talk about history, but history sometimes gives you idea. I saw all the students. I came with a written, speech, but looking you all, I thought it's not going to work. That's why I want to interact with you. So last 400-500 years of history, if you look at what kind of developments which humanity is witnessing, when revolutions, technology, innovation, what we call revolutions. When I say revolutions, first, maybe I'm not going to the history, but 400-500 years. First, revolution, if you say scientific revolution. 17th century, humanity witnessed scientific revolution. 18th century, political revolution. 19th century, industrial revolution. Madam was talking about, 4 industrial. First industrial revolution, second, third, fourth, we are in 4.0 or 4th industrial revolution. That is the 20th century, 19th century, industrial revolution. 20th century, information revolution. Today we are in 21st century. What is that revolution we are witnessing? What is the revolution we are witnessing? That is what you have, digital revolution, digitization or digital revolution. That is what humanity, if you look at, every 100 years, lot of new developments, new innovations which are happening and, humanity is, getting benefit with that or more comfort. So if I say this, 21st century is digital revolution or what normally we use is Sandhya madam was referring one, technologies when we say net technologies. What is that NET, net technologies? Net means new and emerging technologies. So I call them as A to Z technologies. What do you mean by that? That means that you name any alphabet, I can tell you technology which connect with AI again. So if I say A means artificial intelligence to automation to big data to Bitcoin technology to cloud technology to cyber crimes to drone technology, I can go on citing all. These are all technologies which are impacting the, civilizations or, humanity, and more particularly, out of all these technologies, AI is going to dominate maybe, I don't know, next 10 years or 15 years, whatever. That's why AI it is also linked with other technologies. That is the beauty of artificial intelligence or what you call, this technology. So this is the evolution of technologies and, for, centuries. But today, every 20 years, every 30 years, technology is changing in a faster manner. Normally we say that, I am a law person, I have to speak few minutes about connect between law and technology. What is that? Law follows technology. Technological developments necessitate the legal regulations. We as a law people, governance people come later. The moment when, inventions happen, technology happens, all these. And, these technological innovations particularly, but there is a gap. Technologies in fast changing nature. Today one technology, tomorrow other technology. But when it comes, regulation is a late. That's why we call revolutionary technologies and evolutionary laws. Law is a bit slow, but still, law has to, in tandem with the technologies, there is no option. But unfortunately, because of this fast changing nature of technologies today, society is confronted with a lot of challenges across the globe. What kind of challenges? Today, the existing legal regime, governance structures are in question mark. Really, we talk about state sovereignty. State means countries. Are really countries are sovereign? State sovereignty, state responsibility. Normally, any activity in international context or cross-border nature, then state means country is responsible. But today, lot of activities are done by the individuals, maybe cyber crimes and all those things. So today, whether it's a state sovereignty, state jurisdiction, state responsibility, privacy, human rights, we know, IP protection, these are all challenges posed by the technologies, and that's why there is a huge gap. I think since faculty members are there, students are there, these are all uncovered areas. I think we should give, thought on this. Yes, technology, there is no doubt, last 10 minutes I'm talking about that it is giving comfort to humanity. But technology, other side of the technology is posing challenges. We all have to think in that, if technology goes wrong, who is liable? What we call liability, fixation of liability. If machine done some wrong, who is liable? Whether that is a machine, who manufactured or who handled, all this sort of, today, lot of legal challenges which are confronting with these technologies. Where to go, whom to approach, what kind of recourse are there is clueless. That is one important takeaway I just want to throw here because you are going to discuss. So this is problem, technologies. So one side it's good, giving comfort, but other side these are all posing challenges. We all have to do that, technologies. But nevertheless, when this, what we call techno laws, since you are all read my background. I am a person of aerospace defense. I am very much like though I am not a technology person, I don't know technology, but as a law person, I said today I had to deal with the technology, what I call techno laws, the moment when technology happens. For example, invention of aircraft or Wright brothers invented aircraft. The moment aircraft invented, it has a cross-border in nature. How to regulate? Same thing, space technology. You all now familiar with space technology. When space technology started, it was the latest. 4th October 1957. With the successful launch of Sputnik 1 by former Soviet Union on 4th October 1957, gave birth to the space technology. And today, space technology is one which everywhere, if 1 minute satellite won't, function, we can't run our show at all. That is a kind of dependency. Last 60, 70 years, the kind of developments are happening, all technologies. But why I am talking is, the moment when technology happens, regulations comes, rules comes. So that is an important thing we all have to. Of course, using this technology for sustainable, and friends, particularly you as a young scholars, other important thing I just want to tell you is that next, I said revolutions every 15, 20 years, changes are happening. Next 22 years or next 25 years, lot of challenges are going to come, lot of new innovations, developments are going to come. You are going to be part of that innovation, that knowledge, that development. So you all know that normally our Prime Minister always used that by 2047. India is now developing country to third world country to third largest economy it is going to be. Not only that, but India is going to be a developed nation, because the advantage, why I am referring is, what is the India population is a liability most of the time. Today, which is the most populous country in the world, it is India. So we overtaken China, great, na? So but of course population is a liability most of the time, but population is a asset. Because India is having a 65% of the population is 35 years age. Where you are all going to be part of that? So that's why India we call youngest country in the world, youth nation of the world. So if today, friends, I can tell you no hesitation in telling you that countries are going to depend on India. India has to supply human resource. When I say human resource, all skilled, unskilled, semi-skilled, super skilled. India has to supply human resource to the global society. That's why you all ready to take that kind of challenges. Today, you don't think that your friend is competing with you. No, you have to compete with, globe at large. That's why our, education system, our, training systems, all these things should keep in mind what the global developments are, global, requirements are, global competition. I always say, and it is fact. So this kind of developments which are happening, you are going to be the part of, this path. You are going to be part of this development. When we say India, Vikasit Bharat, our developed country in 2047, you are the main stakeholders of, this journey. So I request you all, and particularly institutions, whether it is Avinash or Jayaprakash Narayan or any, sir, today we have a more Rameshwarji, we have a more responsibility that we have to guide proper way this generation, so that generation will, not only they get benefit or help India, but they help at world at large. So that is the responsibility we as educators, we as institutional builders, we have. Finally, I know other topic is sustainable development. Yes, it is a catchy word. You know what is a sustainable development? That development which meet the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of future generations. The development and environment. Today the debate is going on that whether environment is important or development is important. If I ask you, what is that? Last, this thing. Sustainable development, whether environmental protection is important or development is important. So again, divided opinion. For developing country, still we consider India is a developing country. Yes or no? Oh, so that's why developing countries are now saying that no, we want development. And other side, developed countries saying that environmental protection is important. So to maintain balance between development and environment, today the concept of sustainable development, and sustainable development is concept across the, whether it's the technology, whether it's the governance, everywhere this sustainability or we call sustainable development concept is there, and technology is no escape to sustainable use of technologies, what we call. So though concept of sustainability, sustainable development happened way back in 1987 with the Brundtland Commission. The pioneer of this concept of sustainable development is Brundtland, Norwegian Prime Minister. In 1987, he wrote, famous, thesis. Then, after that, today we all use, sustainable development. But today, unprecedented nature of, technology use, I think sustainable development is going to play important role. So that's why when we use any technology, we have to use in a prudent manner, a sustainable manner, in a nice manner. That is what the concept of sustainable development when it comes technology. So all these are all things. I just raised certain issues. I think you are scholars or you are all students should take these things. Whatever I referred, I didn't answer many things, but these are going to be the futuristic issues. These are all going to be a researchable topics for you all. That's why since you are going to discuss, experts like ma'am is here. She is going to, take sessions. I know her, and she is, part of this technological innovation, part of government of India. So all this, I think, my advice to you all students, take advantage and, definitely, once again, I thank both, Jayaprakash Narayan Institution and Avinash Group, and more particularly my friend, Professor Rameshwar Garu, for giving me this opportunity to share some of my thoughts with you. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Yes. Now, let me request our director and the dignitaries on the dais to felicitate our chief guest. A token of memory from Engineering Staff Club of India. A big round of clap, ladies and gentlemen, my dear students.